Hello, welcome to my channel. Today we are going to be reacting to Warhammer 40k, an intro to the Dark Millennium. Oh, that's a really cool title. This was suggested by a few people in the comments of the Astartes. Let me just bring up who it actually was that suggested that. Um, that was Brian O'Donnell suggested that, so thank you, Brian. Really excited about this. I'm going down the rabbit hole of Warhammer. This is so interesting. No idea what this is going to be, what type of video this is. It's 3 minutes. Let's just jump right into it, shall we? Yep, let's do it. I'm excited.
It is the 41st millennium. For more than 100 centuries, the Emperor of mankind has sat immobile on the golden throne of Earth. He is the master of mankind by the will of the gods, and master of 1,000,000 worlds by the might of his inexhaustible armies. He is a rotting carcass, writhing invisibly with power from the dark age of technology. He is the carrion lord of the vast imperium of man, for whom 1,000 souls are sacrificed every day, so that he may never truly die. Yet even in his deathless state, the Emperor continues his eternal vigilance. Mighty battle fleets cross the demon-infested miasma of the warp, the only route between distant stars, their way lit by the Astronomicon, the psychic manifestation of the Emperor's will.
Okay, interesting.
Vast armies give battle in his name on
They look really cool.
uncounted worlds. Greatest among his soldiers are the Adeptus Astartes, the Space Marines.
Space Marines.
Bioengineered super warriors. Their comrades in arms are Legion. The Imperial Guard and countless planetary defense forces, the ever-vigilant Inquisition and the tech priests of the Adeptus Mechanicus, to name only a few. But for all their multitudes, they are barely enough to hold off the ever-present threat to humanity from aliens, heretics, mutants, and far, far worse. To be a man in such times is to be one amongst untold billions. It is to live in the cruelest and most bloody regime imaginable. These are the tales of those times. Forget the power of technology and science, for so much has been forgotten, never to be relearned. Forget the promise of progress and understanding, for in the grim, dark future there is only war. There is no peace amongst the stars, only an eternity of carnage and slaughter, and the laughter of thirsting gods.
Wow. Okay. That has answered so many questions. Yeah, it's answered so many questions I had when watching Astartes. So Astartes, from my understanding, based on this, Astartes is that the ship, or is that the sort of the faction of the Space Marines, the Imperial? Because this is like the ship that we saw. That's so cool. I didn't realize as well that 40k, is that the year? So it's the year 40,000, and that'd make sense based on this anyway. That's so cool. This artwork as well is amazing. So this guy's the Emperor. He's human, but he's like half human, 2% human, and then like robotics have kind of kept him alive and having to sacrifice people to keep him alive. Like, is he like a cyborg almost? Like he's got half machine, half man, or is there more to it than that? Um, I'll be interested to find out like why. What does sacrificing do? Is it like is it like a is it just like sacrificing to the gods to keep the emperor alive, or is there like a functional reason for sacrificing these people? Is it like using their blood or something? Like is blood being pumped through here to keep him in a state of non-death? Wow, that is grim. And the Space Marines, I know they're called Space Marines now. That's really useful. They are so cool. The actual like armor and the design of the armor is so cool, and also these ones. I'd never seen these ones before. They remind me a little bit of the Queen's Guard in the UK, just because of the hat and the red. But that looks so cool. Is this like pre 40k? Is this like, or is this at the same time? Oh, I've got so many questions. It's answered so many questions, but then I've got so many more. They look really cool. And they just look, yeah. It's interesting to know they're altered. They're not just like standard humans. They're like genetically engineered, I think it said, or biogenetically engineered, something like that. Which makes sense because they are huge. Oh, this is like a full like war of them. That guy doesn't have a helmet by the looks of it. Can you imagine having like armor like this? Like the armor itself is like makes you feel like you can take on anything. That's so cool. I really liked that. That was good. Thank you for suggesting that, Brian. Wow. What do I do next? There's so much. There's so much with Warhammer 40k to go through that I don't know where to. I'm at the very start. I don't know what's best to go to next to kind of answer these questions that I've got. So if you've got any suggestions, let me know down below. If there's anything that you want me to check out, whether it be Warhammer 40k or anything else, let me know as well. And yeah, if you made it this far, thank you so much for sticking with me. And I hope you enjoyed. I certainly did. That was really cool. But yeah, I'm going to end it here. So thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.